not too bad at all. Now it's Echo Isles. It was Anima's choice to go for Echo Isles. Let's see what he can make out of it. Actually curious as to how this is gonna work out. Because Echo Isles is actually really absolutely not my favorite map against Orc, to be honest. Because it's insanely hard to get level 2. If he harasses you right at the start, because there's almost nothing, like there's basically nothing except for fast altar that you can do to prevent the Orc from stealing one trapper here. And if he steals one trapper, you can't get level up, so that's really a struggle. I don't know if he intended to build a farm like this, but it's kind of weird, because he won't be able to close his base all too soon, I guess. Well, actually, since Anima goes for free farm tech anyway, because he likes to build a lot of footmen, I mean, it's actually not too bad. The thing is also, a lot of orcs actually just don't go for early harass against you on this map, but instead go for creeping the item first and goblin marketplace, I mean. Or only the item and maybe also the whole spot. Like, it depends, there's quite some different things that orc can do on this map, really. Let's see what Anima is gonna do. Let's see how OrcWorker is gonna react. He's going for the shop already, so OrcWorker, he's back to one burrow attacking. Also makes quite some sense now that he 2-burrow attacked in Secret Valley. First of all, because of potential burrow harass, I guess. But especially because he didn't need Voodoo Lounge early on, so he could skip that, get the burrow instead. And then still basically get a 1-burrow attack. Because he only spent 10 more lumber on the burrow compared to Voodoo Lounge, so it doesn't make so much of a difference. Alright, let's see now. Anima going for the Footman's Guard, which is just usual here. And OrcWorker is gonna go for some creeping, so Anima will be able to get level 2 quite well. Only creeping this for 3 militia. I guess he wants an earlier attack. Or maybe he just wants to militia creep something bigger quite soon. And that's why he rather gets lumber now. Let's see though. Yeah, he's gonna continue to creep, because if he would go really aggressive, he could just creep this with militia easily. Get level 2 that way. Okay, this is actually somewhat weird.
Are under attack.
He's gonna scout the base, now he's just gonna creep this without militia. So he's just gonna creep level 2 and then go for any harass. And OrcWorker in the meantime also can't really decide what to do, it seems like. Well, he's got it with the grunt now, so I see. I think OrcWorker, he ran towards the goblin shop just in case Anima would try to take that one. Because that one's actually pretty beneficial to take, because of the double troll berserkers being easy to kill. So maybe that's why he went there with his Blightmaster first, but then he saw with the grunt that Anima was here anyway, so he turned around and just went for some creeping to actually do something productive with his time. And Anima, he knows what's going on in base, but OrcWorker, he almost has the fruit blow already. I don't think Anima can do so much here. He only has mana for 1 water elemental, since he spent another water elemental on the green spot here.
Town is under siege.
I still don't really understand why he didn't just militia creep it. Because maybe he was waiting for OrcWorker to do something else in the meantime. So OrcWorker would be away from his base when Anima would run into it, but that didn't really work out. OrcWorker just got more XP in the meantime. And Anima really just wasted time. I actually don't understand this here, like Anima's decision making at this point. But either way, Archmage gets boots and dust. Which, I don't know, like, he knew that the Blightmaster was chasing. So he really doesn't need boots, in my opinion. But OrcWorker, he chased the footman for a bit. Instantly uses the opportunity to go for the Augur Match. I got another clause from the marketplace as well, which is really nice about this map for him. Scroll of the Beast, instantly selling it for the bonus 200 gold. Also finding the Archmage right away, but that also cost him his healing self right now. And the grunts are just scouting around to make sure that Anima is not taking any stinky creep spots here. But now OrcWorker knows what's going on anyway. Footman should still be able to get away if he sends him away. What is he doing with him? There we go. Now he's sending him away, and he wants to go for some base arrays again. OrcWorker definitely has enough lumber for Spirit Lodge, but doesn't go for it quite yet, because it would just get cancelled. Because he needs to build it out of base anyway, he doesn't have enough space in his base. Actually, never mind, he does have enough space over there. Going for it now, but that's really quite unfortunate timing, instantly cancelling it again. And that Beastary might get cancelled as well, actually. Yeah, it looks like it will survive. Yeah, it will survive. Anima doesn't have enough damage output, and OrcWorker has insane damage output. With all those burrows. And his 4 units here. So that Footman's gonna die as well, and OrcWorker's just quite far ahead at this point.
Forces are under attack.
Like, I honestly don't really understand Anima's decision making. Like, why he goes for Echo Owls in the first place. Because, well, he got level 2 because OrcWorker was defensive, but OrcWorker still has a lot more XP, he has half a level more XP right now. Compared to Anima, he gets 3 claws. Well, basically 3 claws. Anima has a really hard time creeping. And you also have a really hard time going for any base arrest on Echo Owls, so... Either way though, I guess it's the map that he was most comfortable with. I mean, other maps were also vetoed, I suppose. Yeah, it does make sense, I guess, because the other map might be like, I don't know, Toth Rock or something, so... Maybe Anima just prefers Echo Owls. But either way, the Blood Mage is here now as well. Taking care of the Blight Master mana. Blight Master is completely out of mana, so Anima can just creep however he wants to at this point. He's not gonna get botted really. OrcWorker got a ring plus 3, really not the best item here. But he already has a Troll Berserker, and that's really well done by OrcWorker here, easily getting the Mercamp here with the Hex and stuff. Didn't lose too much HP really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Already got the level 2 Shadow Hunter. And he has a Troll Berserker against the tower push. Warmalos is already here as well. And Snare just finished, and this first Spirit Walker is about to come out too. Blade Master has to be careful about surrounds here, but with such low HP Footman, the creeps blocking. Like no surrounds are gonna happen here anytime soon, I guess. Still has to be careful though. But Anima, he can at least secure the rest of the marketplace now, but well, it's only the rest of the marketplace.
A player's forces are under
Since
attack.
OrcWorker used the opportunity earlier on already to take the Auger Magi there. Losing one Footman to the creeps is pretty unfortunate there. Pulling Militia as well just in case he would need them, but also a messed up rally point, and not building any more priests right now. Seems like Anima is having a bad day or something, to be honest. Shadowhunter is already close to level 3. OrcWorker in a really good spot right now to defend against the tower push, which is probably gonna come in. Yeah, there we go. There's the area towers as well. It's tower push time. He has the level 3 Archmage at least. So that's nice for a level 2 Water Elementals, but at this point, level 3 Shadowhunter Troll Berserker is ready as well. Walmal is already here too. But OrcWorker, he has a lot of units stuck. Well, 2 units in fact. Has to get rid of a burrow, because he messed up the rally point of his raider. So that one got stuck. Has to actually kill a burrow. OrcWorker can finally get out of there as well. But this is definitely looking quite a bit better than the first game for Anima, I would say. At least it's looking a bit more solid, but if it's necessarily better, I don't know. There's a level 3 Shadowhunter with full mana and a mana potion. OrcWorker knows how to play this. He is supply block though, because he had to kill his own burrow. But there's a lot of Spirit Link. Blight Master is pretty strong as well, plus 14. And that Blood Mage, he really is in trouble. He used the heal potion already. And has to run away from this fight now. Towers are completely falling as well. And OrcWorker is just in the middle of everything at this point. There is Dispel, so you can get rid of those 2 Water Elementals. There we go. Anima not splitting them, that's hurting him a lot. Lost a lot of DPS just now. And he's completely out of mana for Water Elementals. Can't transfer the mana of Blood Mage in time. Wanted to say he GG's out again, but he didn't GG for the second time, so 2-0 for OrcWorker, and OrcWorker is gonna go into the semi-finals, where he will face either Belief or Remind.